So I would say it's a bit of for a very young, ambitious lady, and I'm glad to be on this platform to talk about it because it will help me share my experience as a young girl and how I've been thriving through to balance, to get self-care, to be able to productive, both in the office and in the family. Also, 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20 says, our body is not for us. The pleasure we have is not for us. We are supposed to give regard to God. So the thing that normally brings me back sometimes is I'm like, but Vanessa, you need to take care of yourself, not for you, but for God. And guess what? When you're doing anything with God as the center, it obviously works. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You can clap. Feel free to clap. Thank you so much. So we're moving ahead with a few questions just to share more insights into self-care, well-being, wellness, psychologically, physically, emotionally. So I'll be sharing out some questions to some speakers individually, but if you feel like you want to add something, please don't hesitate to add. So I'm coming back to you again, Barbara. What are some practical self-care practices that you personally incorporate into your daily or weekly routine in your well-being as a leader?
I'm not very sure there's a special recipe, but what I mostly know is that I most often try as much as possible to have a balanced mix-up, family, life, enjoying, and so forth, as much as possible. Well, to those present, important to come back a bit on my personal experience because I feel sharing my experience may help a few young ladies here, and it will come back to one question, I don't know where it came from. How do you manage to have the perfect work-life balance? Yeah, it's very important indeed. Well, as you heard over my presentation, I'm today getting to the 22nd year of my career. And I can confess to you, it hasn't been easy at all to be a professional, dedicated professional, a worker, a mother, a wife, a daughter. All what Mitwa was saying this morning. That is, you have to find out the right middle of the apple in between this. But thank God, He created women in such a way that I mostly prefer to say it in French, les femmes